I'm here at the Bathesda Fountain in Central Park on a beautiful morning. You may recognize this as a place where a tremendous amount of movies have been shot. Very beautiful area. Over here on the right hand side, you might see it behind the trees, is the Boathouse restaurant. People take their boats out on that lake all the time. I've been there many times. That's not why I'm making this video today. You probably know that I'm going to talk about something, right? Well, today I want to talk about your ups and downs in your business. And as I go down these stairs, just represent what I'm talking about right now as down in your business. Meaning that you're not going to be going up all the time. You're not going to be having success all the time. Things are going to happen to your business that are going to be bumps in the road. Right? You're going to go through stretches where you can't seem to sign anybody up. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But if you have the fortitude, the energy, the desire, the belief, the passion to go through those down times, guess what? There's always going to be a positive at the end of that. But you have to keep on going through those down times to be able to get to the positive times. You know, they say life is a circle. Sometimes you're going down, and sometimes you're going up, and sometimes you're at the bottom, and sometimes you're at the top. It just happens like that. It happens to the best of us. And, you know, many people think that, the people that are making the big money in network marketing always made the big money. No. Excuse me, bouncing around here. No, not at all. I mean, I started my career in network marketing some 20 some odd years ago. And if you heard my other videos, you already know most of the story, but I mean, most of the people that I talked to didn't join. My family didn't join. In fact, I never even showed up to my presentation when I first got started. And it probably sounds very similar to many of the people listening to this video. Well, you know, that's going to happen to everybody. But you have to go through those down times before you get to the up times. Well, look at this water here. And that is the Boathouse over there, very, very famous restaurant. And over to the right of that is where all the boats go out. And if you go over here to the left-hand side, it goes out into the big lakes and areas where you can also take the boat out. I'm going to go around this end here and show you this part, which is fascinating. I'm actually going to go to a charity event over here for Central Park next month. They're going to close out this whole area. They'll probably have about 20 famous restaurants in here, and kind of a black tie event for Central Park and raising money for Central Park and the conservancy that they have here. And I thought it was a good cause, and it gives me an excuse to get out with my wife for a little bit. And they close out this whole under part here, as well as out here where I'm at now. And all the restaurants put their food over here and just give it away. It's an outstanding event for a good cause. So, you're building your business, and as I said, you're going through this downtime, but you're plugging along. Before I say that and go into what I wanted to really talk about eventually was, you know, if you're having downtime, sometimes you have to reevaluate what you're doing to see if you're doing something wrong. You may be doing it right, but you just have to keep on going on. But you may be doing it wrong, so you don't want to keep on doing it wrong and keep on doing it wrong and keep on doing it wrong. That's not going to get you anywhere, right? So what they say, you know, with the fly going against the window, it keeps on bouncing against the window when they could just back up a little bit and see, the window on the right is open, right? Same thing here. You have to evaluate whatever method you're using and see if that's the right method. If it is, great, go with it. You know, maybe you have to contact your upline or your sponsor or the company and kind of give them a little itinerary of what you're doing, and they'll let you know if you're doing it correct. But if you are, I'm going to assume that you are, you start coming into the beautiful part, which is right here. And this is all outside, guys. And you start getting into the part that makes all the business worth it. All the business worth it. And it's a wonderful place to be. But you went through a lot of hard times as well too. And I did, and the people that have made money in network marketing did as well too. It's not all, roses. There's thorns along the way. There's definitely thorns along the way. But you have to go through all that to be able to build your business and appreciate the good times. It's the down times that's let us appreciate the good times. And they say that if you don't have any down times, you really don't appreciate the good times, right? But you have to use the down times also as a passion, a hot button to be able to get out of the situation you're in and use the vehicle that you're in or going to get into or thinking about getting into to be able to use that as a vehicle by which you can get yourself out of the mess you're in financially. Well, that's what I wanted to talk about today. And another beautiful side of the center of Central Park. And as we come around the other side, now obviously this is very early in the morning, but if you come here on a Saturday or Sunday, talk about lots of people. And you got the mimes and the jugglers and the bubble guys and the street dancers and roller skaters, and they even have a DJ on the side. Every weekend they're over there roller skate dancing and all sorts of stuff. Always something to do, that's for sure. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. So remember, I just want to touch on again what I just said. You're going to have down times in your business where you think nobody's going to sign up. You're talking to so many people and it's just, God, what's going on? So say you talk to 20 people and none of them join. Or maybe you have to talk to or leave 60 messages on answering machines and nobody's calling you back. You're like, this doesn't work. No. I gotta tell you this. I mean, I have gotten leads. Say, I just recently I called like 18 or 20 leads, right? I left messages for whatever I could, and I got in touch with one person. It was the wrong number. It wasn't them, so it was a bogus number somebody left. And I don't think I talked to anybody else. But what happened was one person called me back the next day, said, "Hey, I heard your message, and let's get started." So, and that person has done very well and generated hundreds and hundreds of dollars for me. So, was that calling 18 or 20 and leaving messages worth it? Maybe took a half an hour of my time. Shoot, yeah, of course. So you want to be able to go through all of that. But if I would have stopped at number 15, then I may not have hit that other person. So, but even when I'm calling those people and leaving messages, how do I know that the person I left a message wasn't number 1 or number 18? I don't know that. So I'm just working the numbers, and sometimes you leave the messages for those 20 people and 5 sign up, and sometimes none will sign up. So it all evens out, and you go through the mechanics of the numbers. In a network marketing, 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2. 1 + 1 equals 3 and 4, and the multiplication process that happens. Oh, that's so cute. And this is the boathouse I just mentioned. Someday I'll have to take a boat out and make a video out there. So, work the numbers, work the mechanics of the numbers, because this business is totally about numbers. You have to go through them. And, once you get better and better at the numbers and get better and better at your skill at talking to people and conveying your message and finding their problem and solving their problem, your percentage of signups are going to go higher and higher. And that's just called practice. You just don't get to be good at something right away. You have to do practice to be able to get to that point. And once you do that, you can really write your own paycheck. You really can. So, thanks guys. I look forward to seeing you on another video. Bye for now.